Well, here's an update on the 73 F350 300 inline 6. This is the original one. I decided to take it apart. I don't know why, but it freed up before I took it apart. I don't know why, but it did that. So I'm kind of thinking this engine's probably in better shape than the one I got, because the other one don't run right now with no compression, and I don't know what happened. Well, this one, on the other hand, had a bad head gasket and was supposed to be locked up, apparently. Didn't even realize it was going to lock up on me at the time, but it did. So I was thinking I may just fix this one up and run it. It's the original to that truck. So it's really kind of freed up pretty good. Oh shoot, that could have hurt. Anyways, I went and looked at all the rod bearings. They all look pretty good compared to the shape this engine is in. They look pretty good. I took two of the main bearings off, these two, and looked at them, and they look pretty good. I'm gonna look at all the rest. And yeah. So far it's looking pretty good, and I don't know how to clean all the old oil out. The old bad oil, the oil water mix, or whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming the head gasket was bad. I don't know. Because the head is not cracked. And there's miscellaneous push rods that were in the engine. Not all. They weren't all in there. A couple of them looked, the black ones looked bent out of the other engine, so I put the straight ones in there from this engine. And then I straightened up the black ones pretty much. But yeah. And then the head doesn't look too bad. It's not cracked or anything, which that's good. I'm probably going to clean everything up here and paint it blue once I have it running and all that. I just got to figure out how to get the bad oil out and clean everything off, all that bad oil off of everything in here, so I can run good oil. Because even the oil pump itself is full of that bad oil. But yeah. So I'll probably fix this engine up, put it back in that truck, and run it. It's original to the truck, and I don't think it's that bad. Honestly. No, I've done these two. So I'll take this one apart and look at it. And I don't have a good torque wrench right now, so I'm just kind of looking at everything and tightening it back on. Before I run it, I'll get a torque wrench. But until then, yeah. Oop, that's the wrong way. Next problem is I'll try and do this with one hand. It's just moving the whole engine stand, dang it. You know what? You're now holding my camera. I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully that worked. I don't know. This one was looser. I wonder if this engine might have actually been taken apart before. I don't know. Now that I got those loose, I'm going to cheat. Willing to cheat on how I do it. If I can find the right stuff. I'm not too sure where I put it. There it is. I'm going to set this down again. Yeah, that works. Shoot. Oliver, just leave Jim alone. At least these ones got black oil on them, not creamy oil. Have to get the hammer. And this is a nice engine stand from Napa. There's some creamy oil. That's what you don't want in the frickin' engine. Oops. You just gotta wipe it out. That's what I've been doing anyways. It ain't perfect. But given this engine has at least 112,000 miles, it don't have to be perfect. Especially since I'm not replacing this stuff. But it's good enough to run on it. To run with it. Trying to put everything back on there the exact same way as I took it off. And with the rod bearings, I actually marked on there, but as you can see, it pretty much just rubbed off where I marked on it. But everything's back on there facing the right way. And then this one has the one on there with an arrow. And that arrow has to point this way. It's actually engraved onto the thing, which is nice. Since the rod bearings didn't have that, or at least I didn't see it on them. Now, I say I'm putting everything back the way it was. I pretty much am. Other than bolts, I'm just putting them back in holes that they fit in. Eventually, I'll torque all this down once I get a good torque wrench, I guess. Or maybe I can borrow one from a friend even. Actually, wait a minute. Take that back out. Almost forgot something I've been doing all the rest. Don't you. Dang it. Now I gotta clean that one off. You stay. Dang it. I'll clean it off first. And then squirting a little oil on there. All of them. Although that's about empty, so I gotta find more oil, but still. That's what I've been doing. I'll probably even take the oil pump apart and look at it. Just working on the main bearing now. Just looking at all them. These three have been done now. But anyways, I may have another video after this one probably, pretty soon. On the next part of this, I don't know. I don't want to make too long of videos because then people may not want to watch them. But I don't want to make too shorter ones either. So anyways, leave in the comments what you think is the best amount of time for a video. Was it better? Or something like that. So yeah. Ooh, that was tight. I can't tighten it very much right now because I just moved the whole stand, but I don't have a good torque wrench. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna make another video of just checking the rest of the main bearings since I already done all the rod bearings. It's the end of this video, so please subscribe if you want. If not, well, that's your problem. So yeah.